reseller friends, it's Yvonne. So I just thought I'd show you guys, or take you guys with me down to my eBay stock room. I'm just picking out a few things because I had some sales over the weekend. So this is what it looks like. Let me back up, okay? Anyways, let's see if this is better. There I am. Okay, so I'm just going to show you around. So this bedroom was an extra guest bedroom set up for, well, a guest room, and it was my 70s room. So that's why it still has some of the remnants, you know, like, you know, my little lamp and, you know, my little funky mirror. Hi. And so, and there's a closet there that still has some personal things in it. Okay, so this room, my store has about 300 items, right? My main clothing store. So this room is holding about 300 items. So as you can see, this could hold probably, with me still being comfortable, I could probably go up to about 1,000 and still be comfortable. It could, I'm sure it could hold a lot more, be more efficient. I don't like to be too cluttered or crowded, and I don't really intend on ever having more than actually 500 items or so, unless I am moving into buying wholesale, but that's a different story. Because I already know that a one-person show, which is, that's me, just me, Mile High Scene is just me, that about 500 items is probably all I can handle by myself without hiring help, because I have other responsibilities and other side hustles, you know, poker, household engineer, keeping an eye on my dad. Those are all other sources of income, and they take some time, energy, and attention as well. And I love all of it together to keep me well balanced. Anyway, so I guess you would say I'm a part-time reseller. I say I'm a professional reseller. Sometimes I feel like I work full-time, sometimes part-time. I take off when I feel like I need to, or if I feel like I'm getting burnt out, or just other things kind of take precedent every once in a while. So most of my stuff, as you see, is hung up because I don't want it to get wrinkled. And I don't keep things like forever. Like a lot of stuff is, I'm not quick flip. Some things are long tail. I'm not super quick flip either though. Some things deserve to be long tail. They're higher priced, and you kind of need to wait for the right person that wants that item and with the right size, right? So some things do sit maybe a little longer in my store, but not too much. So these I just got from Walmart. They're about not quite 6 foot tall, but they're only like $9. Yes, they're cheaper, but I like them because they disassemble very quickly and easily and super lightweight. Like once they're disassembled, you can pick them up with one hand. Like if you had to move, and they're on rollers and they move around. So theoretically, this room could hold another set, you know, like here's one. It's the same thing. It's just that I didn't put in the second bar to make it that high. See how they roll around? So like theoretically, I could put another row here and still feel comfortable, you know, to move around. And then bins could go up that wall there and that wall there if I need to. And I might with some shoes. Right now, I just use this for shoes because I usually sell them pretty quick. And I don't think I've ever had more than 10 or 12 pairs of shoes. Now, I do have incoming shoes. I think I'm going to be listing about 8 pair tonight or tomorrow. But 2 of these have sold. Like I sold these. I think you guys saw that on IG. I sold these and these. So these will be coming out. So for now, because I'm super picky on shoes and they usually sell quick anyways, that's all I've allotted for shoes for right now. But there's plenty of space if I need to do something different. So this is my men's rack. This is for men's suits, women's suits. I only have one right now, and then dresses. So I've got plenty of room for more dresses. Women's sweaters, women's skirts, just tops. You know, I don't feel like I need a numbered inventory system at this time because Again, I don't plan on carrying more than about 500 items of clothing unless I'm moving into wholesale, and that's a whole different system. So, I mean, I come down here and everything's nicely hung up. I can see what it is. I know what section it's in. I can see what it is. I leave a lot of the tags on of what I bought the item for. That's RIP, so it means half price for my year-end inventory. You know, if I need to know what I spent on what, you know, on what something cost, and for year-end inventory, you need those numbers as well. Eileen Fisher stuff I usually just keep right here at the end. It usually sells quick. Sometimes I don't even bother to bring it downstairs. There's a closet up in my eBay room, so sometimes I just keep things that I think are going to sell pretty quick. I just go ahead and keep them right up there. So kimonos and shrugs, women's blazers, women's coats. The reason I have that here is sometimes I will open up this window to get let some fresh air come in here, and so I will take this and cover up this rack just in case it's a windy day, any dust might blow in. I'll just cover this up. So what is here? Some miscellaneous robes and sleepwear. Sometimes they're long, so I keep them on this rack. So where am I at? Some miscellaneous hard goods. Other miscellaneous hard goods are down there. I don't do a lot of hard goods anymore. So men's sweaters, scarves, women's sweaters, 2 tubs for that. Athletic and athleisure broken down into sports bras and tops, athletic and athleisure leggings, pants, skirts, and skirts. Now, that's what I love to sell the most. And it's quick seller. So actually, even though I sell a lot of this kind of stuff, these tubs never really fill up because the stuff sells so quick. Because, you know, like there's a lot of Lululemon in there and Athleta. So I think I sold a couple of it now that I'll be pulling. So if I do need more space, I can, you know, I can rearrange and do that. But usually it just sells so quick. These never really get a chance to fill up. And that's the way I like it. I don't do a lot of jeans. So I just have 1 tub for men's jeans and casual pants that don't need to be hung up, and women's jeans and casual pants, like, you know, cargo pants and things like that. That's what I mean. If they wrinkle easy, I'm going to hang them up. So, and then a little bit of overflow and a little bit of overflow. You know, and everything's kind of marked, and it's in a clear bag, and it typically has, if it's like this and with no price tag, it means I got it at the bins. Otherwise, I put the tag on it, so again, for inventory and things like that. I don't bother with the spreadsheet and all that data entry until it's necessary. To me, it's just, I'm not that big. I don't have that much inventory. I don't know. I just don't do it. It's just not time for me to do that. I just don't feel like it's time well spent at this point. So I don't do all that extra data entry. I've been in entrepreneur, some kind of selling ever since I was in my 20s, and we've had several stores, like 99-cent stores even, and you just, a lot of that inventory data keeping is kind of redundant. So I only do what's necessary for my bookkeeping and to know if I'm making money, and for the IRS to know how much money I'm making and what their cut is. So I don't sell a lot of jeans. So at this time, this is sufficient. And usually the jeans that I do sell, they sell fairly quickly again. So there's always plenty of room available. But I do have some room to grow in here, don't I? So this is where I keep, you guys, I think if you watch the Reseller Stew show, you know I still like to sell these crochet blankets and whatnots. And they go in there. So I am going to, what's over here? Oh, men's graphic t-shirts and some handbags and purses. I don't sell a lot of handbags and purses, so for right now that's sufficient. But as you see, I could go up that wall and be just fine. A taller clothing rack could go here, or a double rack, or a shelf with bins or whatnot. I do have room to grow in here. This here, I like this corner unit that I got from Walmart. You can't put a lot on these racks. This is true. As long as you don't try to overstuff them, they're functional. I've reinforced them all with tape. I like this one because, see, I can still roll this out of the way and get into that closet. So, this is just a massage table. I did massage therapy and esthetician for years and years. Alright, so I'm going to pull some stock and go ship it. Thanks, I'll talk to you guys later.